Ronaldo Jr. and Real Madrid were going into a Champions League finale, and he stepped up as he always does, never letting down his teammates and leading them to the trophy with his final sue for Real Madrid. He had decided that after these celebrations, he would move on because Arsenal was coming knocking, and they knew exactly what he could deliver with those numbers, and obviously Mikel Arteta was excited to sign Ronaldo Jr. to make him the next legend of Arsenal, and the time has come to take over the Premier League. And now, as he has put on the Arsenal jersey for the first time, a decision has to be made about his position. He's a 91 rated player on the right wing spot, but obviously at Arsenal, Bukayo Saka should be there. But that's something we don't know about yet. So let's get to know our Arsenal teammates. Starting off in goal with David Raya, 85 rated, and his contract is expiring in 12 months. That is not a good sign. I hope they extend that instantly. He also has a great backup in Provedel, 33 years old, and then also Karl Hein, who is actually a national team goalkeeper too. Now at left back, our options are Tierney, Tavares, Kivior, and Shane Weir, who might just be an academy player. At centre-back, we're looking at David Alaba. At the age of 35, brings in a lot of experience, but Fikayo Tomori, 87 rated, has returned to England to play for a different club in London. And we also have Lenormand, which is outstanding, and on top of it, Scalvini, a massive talent is here, but it says he's joining AS Roma when the transfer window opens. Why? Ben White is the only option for right back, which obviously isn't ideal, but his contract is expiring too. For CDM, it's Jorginho as a backup, but Ruben Neves has returned into Premier League football, 86 rated. I respect that, but there's no Declan Rice. Declan Rice is not part of the CDM setup. Now, going into the centre midfield setup, it's looking much better. Rabiot is there as a backup. Ødegaard is still here. His contract is expiring too. This is so scary. I really hope they don't leave. I'm going to be a one-man machine here, having to lead the line if that happens. But Milinkovic-Savic, just like Neves, has returned from Saudi. We have Merino, 85 rated, could be a really good midfielder for us. And then we have very talented backups in Sambi Lokonga and specifically Lennon Miller right there. For Cam, we only have Fabio Vieira. I'm hoping we don't actually play a Cam, because if we do, Vieira will play instead of Ødegaard, and that will drive me crazy. But in the right midfield position, we have Tsigankov. I love that. If he's a backup to Saka, that's huge. Gnonto is here as well, really talented. And left wing, we're looking at Trossard. We're looking at Desiree Doué, 83 rated. Ronaldo Jr. And yes, Bukayo Saka is still there. Huge. So if Bukayo plays on the right, maybe I should play on the left. That way, we can have both of us on the pitch. And then at striker, Gyökeres and Endrick. Yes! Dude, that's insane. We have two incredible strikers up top. I cannot wait to see who plays. Please don't tell me Gabriel Jesus actually plays in the starting 11. It should be Gyökeres being backed up by Endrick. That's huge. I love that. So I'm just going from forward right-sided to forward left-sided. And if you remember, the career of Ronaldo Jr. started on the left wing, and he was incredible in that spot. So I'm hoping this doesn't hurt me at all. Or I will stay on the right and I will move Bukayo Saka onto the left, because I love my Trivela. I really do. And maybe it just makes more sense for Ronaldo Jr. to remain on the right and Saka to go over to the left. He's left-footed anyways. And at the end of the day, I am a 20-year-old who's 91 rated, and Saka at this point is 25 years old, is lower rated than myself, and he needs to go over to the left. And buddy, that number 7, I really want that. I gotta say, I really want that number 7, but then again, I do have the 17, which has been a great number for Ronaldo Jr. so far. And I gotta say, I've seen comments like these from you guys saying that if I do move to a different team, I cannot win the Ballon d'Or. Well, I gotta say, I've found a solution for that, so we are still up for the Ballon d'Or. At least I'm hoping so, and we'll see how it goes in November. I also want to get to know my opponents in terms of attacking in the other teams. For Chelsea, we are looking at Lookman, Okafor, and Bader. That is definitely not a great lineup for them, so I'm thinking Chelsea might not be as strong, but they still have Cole Palmer, so let's not underestimate them. Aston Villa on the other side still have Ollie Watkins, backed up by Schick and John Duran. And then on the wings, we're looking at a couple of decent players for sure, but they don't look as strong as Chelsea even. Liverpool on the other side have Moukoko and Gakpo at striker. Interesting. Moukoko at this stage could be quite high rated actually. They still have Rodrigo obviously, and they have Frenkie de Jong in that midfield. So Liverpool definitely will be a team to be aware of. It's going to be tough playing against them for sure, and they still have Trent. Congrats. Man City, Memphis Depay backing up Haaland. Okay, he's still around. He's going to be ridiculous. Phil Foden is still there. Doku on the left-hand side with Savinho fighting for that position. Yeah, I know for a fact that Man City will be crazy. They even have Federico Valverde. They will be a tough one. Manchester United, on the other hand, have signed Richarlison to add to their great arsenal of strikers. Wow. Okay. I don't know about Manchester United, but I am not worried looking at that team. They do have Tchouaméni though, which is probably a beast. Tottenham has it looking for you. Solanke, Matisse Tel, Sadio Mane. Grimaldo joined them as well. Okay, I mean, Tottenham could be a tough one to play against. Maddison is still around. That's a good-looking team. Now, we are still in the transfer window, so let's be aware of the fact that at any point, any player could be coming into our team or leaving us. And it seems like after moving forward a little bit, the contracts of Ben White, David Raya and such have been extended, which is a very good sign. Seems like Liverpool have lost Gakpo though. He is going to Barcelona. All these teams that we just looked at will still be affected by some massive transfers. Just checking through the team to see if we have signed anyone new. Hold up. Jorel Hato has joined us, my former Bayer Leverkusen teammate, who actually was amazing, has now joined this Arsenal side to strengthen our defensive position. I like that a lot. Before we go into the first game of the season against Fulham and our full first debut for Arsenal, I just want to state a few things. The goals that we're setting for ourselves this season are going to be massive. I need this man right here, who is 91 rated and now has put on this Arsenal jersey, knowing that this team hasn't won a Premier League title in so long, to lead them to another Premier League title. And obviously, we want to go ahead and be the top scorer and the man with the most assists in this league. And I do want to win the Ballon d'Or. So I'm thinking the performances that we put in early on into this season will actually have a huge impact for the Ballon d'Or choice. So let's keep grinding. And this is how Arsenal is lining up as we speak. Gyökeres up top, Saka on the left, myself on the right, Milinkovic, Savic and Ødegaard in midfield, backed up by Ruben Neves. I actually really like that. Left back position is weak as hell. Tierney is playing there, even though Kivior is higher rated. Tomori and Lenormand in centre back with Ben White at right back and then Raya in goal. I love the defense apart from left back. I love the midfield. I absolutely love the fact that I get to play with Gyökeres. This is going to be a great season. And the Arsenal fans cannot wait to see Ronaldo Jr. step foot onto the pitch for the first time. And he will do so in a massive manner, I'm hoping. There he is on the right wing position. Bukayo over to the left. It's not like Bukayo never played there. He knows how to do it. And instead of finesse shots, I wanted to still have my Trivelas. It has become part of his identity. And for this season, I would say if we do end up winning the Ballon d'Or, my friends, we should be going ahead and giving ourselves a Playstyle Plus. Whichever one we choose, I think a Ballon d'Or is a really good way to measure if we have done enough to get a Playstyle Plus. Fulham starting off strong. I gotta say, Tomori though stepping in. They've had all the possession so far. We're 22 minutes into this game. And Fulham is dominating in ways I didn't expect. Off we go. Find me here. Gyökeres. Go on. Yes. Right-footed. Oh, what a save. Incredible stuff. Now, in this team, I'm really hoping that Bukayo Saka will do more than Vinny Jr. has done for us on the left wing for Real Madrid. Now, obviously, I do understand because I'm playing on the right wing, a lot of the game will be happening there, but I'm not necessarily forcing the ball over to the right all the time. It's also just naturally happening, so I'm hoping it will actually go over to his side too. Good defensive work. I'm loving what I'm seeing defensively. Midfield-wise, we are non-existent at the moment, but I'm only getting to know this Arsenal team, and they're only getting to know me. Once this team starts gelling, trust me, it's gonna be fire. I do not like this one bit. Fulham get a chance to shoot. I'm at risk of getting subbed out. I need to do something. Nice. Now, I don't know how to deal with this situation here. I guess I'll just run through and find Gyökeres, and he just loses the ball. 89 minutes in. I can tell I'm nervous. I don't know who's making which runs. I don't know what kind of strengths of Gyökeres I can rely on. I don't know what kind of defensive strength we have either, so I'm trying to help out whenever I can. And here we go in the last minute of the game. Fulham could have a chance, but Tomori has been exceptional today. And the first game of the season for Arsenal at home starts with a draw against Fulham. There's nothing to celebrate, you three. Honestly, this is nothing to celebrate. And now, apparently, some massive signing has come through. Reece James has been signed by Arsenal for 71 million. Another former Chelsea player like Tomori has now joined us. One of the two, Reece James or Ben White, has to go play left back. I think it should be Ben White. Actually, you know what? No. Ben White has earned the fact that he is the right back of Arsenal. If anything, Reece James has to prove himself. So I've gone ahead and turned him into a left back, and he can invert and move into the middle and have a huge impact on his right foot. So Reece James, good luck as the new left back of Arsenal. Now, already after just one game, we are seeing a couple of players on 2 goals. Luis Diaz specifically and Okafor are 2 that I might have to keep an eye on. And at this stage of his career, I'm kind of feeling like Ronaldo Jr. could use a little bit of a remake, a new way to basically look. And I'm thinking we either go with a hair color change, right? That's something we could obviously do. We could go ahead and try and match the red of Arsenal somehow, even though there is no red here, which is insane. Why the hell is there no actual red? But anyways, we could do that. Or I could even go further and change his hairstyle to something different. The man has gotten older now. Maybe he wants to go away from this haircut and have something new. But then again, oh my God, this looks horrific. So we have to be careful with whatever hairstyle we are choosing, because I don't want to just go ahead and make him look like a completely different person. Like, he's not going to be bald, is he? For some odd reason, going into our second game of the season, which is against Newcastle United, we are playing Gabriel Jesus up top and Tierney still at left back. And of course, both the teams are wearing black. Great. Oh, they are outplaying us here, Newcastle United. Big chance to start off with. Oh, Newcastle goes again. David Raya has to step in for a second time. That might be just a perfect ball into me. I'm going to play it and make my run down the right-hand side. Go on. Tom Rote next to me. A German talent is trying to stop Ronaldo Jr. And he's going to lob the ball in towards Saka. He's not going to win it, but Milinkovic-Savic brings it back. Now, we know what to do in these types of situations. Somehow, I'm still on it. And I had a shot. And that would have been my first ever goal for Arsenal. Please. Please. Oh, no. Raya, stand up. Tomori again. Tomori is incredible. He is the best defender so far. Oh, again. Bro, they had 3 shots already. Arsenal is not doing anything. This team might be a bigger challenge than I thought at first. Gabriel Jesus, good header. Off we go on a run. This is after a corner kick. Who's that next to me? It's Omar Marmoush. Of course, it's one of the paciest players right there with me. But I'm going to be able to get past him. And I'm going to be able to get past this one as well. Ronaldo Jr. wants to take a shot. And the defenders finally get a hold of him. Still zero impact from the massive signing. Oh no, Newcastle. 4 shots on target. Seriously, lads, what is going on? Anthony Gordon tries again. Tomori stops him. And they could be through again. This is a huge mistake at the back. My career at Arsenal is starting in the worst possible way. Honestly, the only thing that could make it worse is an injury. I cannot believe this. It's the end. It is actually finishing 1-0, possibly 2-0. We have lost. There is not going to be an invincible season. That's for sure already. Now Arsenal is sat in the 18th position with 1 point. Who is at the top right now? It is Liverpool with 6 points, 6 goals scored in 2 games. It's not looking good for us already. And PSV Eindhoven want to sign Ben White. If we lose him, Reece James goes over to the right back position. I really hope this does not happen. And oh my days, I've just realized this Arsenal against Manchester United. Ronaldo Jr. playing for Arsenal against his dad's team. This is a huge moment and finally could be the perfect time for him to get his first goal contribution. Oh, this time we're mixing it up as well. Endrick starts alongside Rabiot and Reece James and Hato get a chance in defense. I don't know how you guys feel, but I feel like this is the opportunity that we have been waiting for to showcase that we are an Arsenal man now and that we have no affiliation to Manchester United. And off we go against United. Here's the catch. This is obviously a matchup where Ronaldo Jr. can truly showcase what he's made of and on top of it, show that he's going his own path. He could have joined Manchester United, obviously, if he really wanted to at some point, but he has gone for Arsenal. He wants to build his own story. He already made his father happy by joining Real Madrid. From this point on, he doesn't have to do anything his father wants. United with space given to them. Our defense needs to be more aggressive. Defending in general on my player needs to be a lot more aggressive in my opinion. They're too standoffish, but anyways. Endrick with the run. Go on, Endrick. Ooh, lovely pass into me. I have a bit of space to run into, and I'm doing exactly that. And my shot doesn't come off properly. 45 minutes in, a little bit of danger showcased by Ronaldo Jr. now. Nice. Ronaldo Jr. cutting over to his right foot. This guy is way too quick and annoying as hell. And there's 6 defenders there already. None of our attackers are taking part. Merino. We could have done something there, I felt like. Again, another shot. It's just not happening yet. No way. Raya, incredible. 69 minutes in. Well done. I'm at risk of getting subbed out. This is not a good game for me. 69 minutes in. I'm on a 5.6 rating. Are you kidding me? And that guy just shoved me off like I'm not even an actual football player. I'm going to get subbed off now. That's better. Run. Jesus in the middle. Find him. Get your first assist. No, you did not. You did not just save that. After all that I've tried, it's going to be a 0-0 draw. I seriously cannot explain how frustrating the experience over here has been. Arsenal, you still have to prove that you were the right choice. But then again, this is exactly what I wanted. I didn't want to join a team that dominates everything. I didn't want to play for another Real Madrid side where everyone is insane alongside me. This is a true challenge. You know what? Yes, for now, it might not feel good, but if we make this team win trophies, it's going to be incredible. For now, Arsenal sits in the 17th position with 2 points, whilst the league leaders Newcastle United are 7 points ahead of us with 9. And for whatever insane reason, this team has sold Gyökeres. We now have to rely on the growth of Endrick, which, don't get me wrong, Endrick could be world class, and we have Gabriel Jesus as a backup. Ronaldo Jr. Buddy, this is well and truly the biggest challenge so far. I can tell you, the defenses of Premier League clubs have felt invincible to me. He is struggling more than ever, and that is something I love, and I hope you are as well. Ronaldo, buddy, we're gonna make this team great. You and I, and you watching at home.